I used to think the reason they called the overnight shift the graveyard shift is because that is the only time you could get some good maintenance work done around the cemetery. However, that is only half the truth. I learned the other half of the truth when I started working the graveyard shift at a grocery store. Our brains don't want to be awake at that time, so they keep telling us to go back to sleep, even though we have work to do. And after you've been awake all night, your brain thinks it must have been a mistake. The part of our brains that regulates sleep don't know what a grocery store is, and especially that it needs to be stocked between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. when there's no customers. So, it thinks you must have started chasing an elephant in the late afternoon, and it was very elusive, so you didn't end up catching it until after the sun came up. So, when you went to bed at 8 a.m., your brain thought you only wanted a couple hours of sleep so you could get back to your normal daily routine. But you don't want just a couple hours of sleep. You want your daily routine to involve sleeping for 6 to 8 hours so you can function somewhat normally during your middle of the night routine. But your brain doesn't know that you have a middle of the night routine. Why would it? We are not nocturnal creatures, we are diurnal creatures. So you sleep for a couple hours, lie awake for a few hours, fall back asleep again for an hour, wake up, fall back asleep again, and then it's off to work with 4 very poor hours of sleep to power you through your 8-hour shift. Do that 5 days in a row, and you start to resemble a zombie that just walked out of the graveyard. Hence, the graveyard shift. Also, only a creep would work during those hours. Someone who hates human interaction and prefers not to be exposed to natural sunlight. Mix that with the sleep deprivation, and you get a bunch of people lumbering around who resemble zombies that came from a graveyard. And after the store opens and the customers start to come in, I have to remind myself that it is not okay to bite them, no matter how much I want to eat their delicious brains. Please leave a comment in the comment section below if you have a delicious brain. I want to hear about your brain. And then, I don't know, just have a good day. That's all I really want from you. Because I love you.